I'm going to show you how you can add AI automations to your Lovable apps using Zapier. So if we dive into our Lovable here, you can see we have this awesome looking landing page and website here. I actually used 21st.dev in Lovable to build this out. You can see this header up here with the robot that was copied from 21st.dev, which allows you to build really awesome user interfaces within Lovable. This is going to be a great hack for you if you haven't already seen it yet. So let's take a look. If you come over to 21st.dev, you're going to see it's basically a library of user interface components. You can see there are a whole bunch of different components here that we could go ahead and paste into our Lovable apps. This top one right here is the one that we actually used. And as you can see, this is our little robot guy that follows our cursor around. It looks really cool and smooth. So all we need to do is come up to the right-hand side, click on copy prompt, and we could optimize this prompt for Lovable. Go ahead and copy that, and it's gonna essentially take this code and convert it into a text prompt that we could then take over to Lovable. Paste that into our chat here, and it's gonna begin writing this code, and you will get a similar output like the one that we have for our website. Now that we got that sorted and you understand that hack, what I need to do now is come down and add a sign-up form for our newsletter. This is where we're going to add the backend AI automation using Zapier. So I'm just going to prompt in here. I want to connect Lovable and Zapier together, add a newsletter to the website above. I want the footer to use a design that complements the theme of the website. Capture the name and the email addresses, and I'm going to send that off to Lovable. Basically, what I'm going to do is add an automation. So when somebody fills out a form on our website, this will trigger a webhook on Zapier, and then we can create an automation we want from the back end of that. If that sounds complicated, believe me, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it really simply in this video. So it's beginning to write this code here, which is awesome. Let's give this a second. All right, so it went ahead, and since I mentioned we wanted to integrate Zapier, it actually gave us some instructions here. So it's basically saying we need to create a zap in Zapier with a webhook trigger. Once we have the webhook URL, we need to replace the webhook URL in the newsletter signup component with our actual Zapier webhook URL. So it wrote that code. We just need to now configure this inside of Zapier. All right, so now I'm coming over to Zapier, and I'm going to come over to the left-hand side and click on Create Zap. Once we're here, we're going to click on Trigger, and we want to come up to the right-hand side where it says Webhooks. From here, we want to make a trigger event called Catch Hook, and let's now move on to the Configure tab and just click Continue. Next up, we're going to be given a URL from Zapier. This is our webhook URL. We want to copy this and make sure not to test the trigger yet. However, we're going to come over to Lovable to implement this webhook URL and then paste it here. Next up, we're going to come over to the next step in our Zap. That is going to be OpenAI. We want to make sure to trigger the ChatGPT app. And for the action event, we're going to click on Conversation and hit Continue after you actually add your ChatGPT account. So go ahead and do that if you haven't already. Next up, we're going to be prompted with the user message as well as a model picker. And for this instance, we're just going to be leaving this at ChatGPT 4.0 mini. So I'm basically going to come in here and paste in the prompt that we made. And it basically says, craft a personalized thank you email tailored to a user who just signed up, incorporating their name for a personal touch, highlight details about the new uploads and innovative AI integrations. I'm not going to go over all of that, but we're basically giving our AI agent context of what we want it to actually say in the emails, and then it'll use AI to configure that with our prompt. So the next thing on our list is we need to come back to our app and we need to submit this form here. Let's just go ahead and add our name and email and see if this is working. Let's click on subscribe, and now it should have sent a webhook with this information to Zapier. If you don't know what a webhook is, it's essentially sending that information from one application to another, and then we could do as we wish with this information. Let's come back to our initial webhooks by Zapier step, and let's click on test trigger, and you can see a request A if we click on it. Now this contains information with the custom field of our name and our email. Let's go ahead and continue with that record. And now we just need to map the fields that were captured via this webhook. So for the name, we could come over here, click on the name, we could add the email. So now it's going to have this context in order to send a personalized email to our user. Next up, all we have to do is click on test inside of the ChatGPT step, and we want to click on data out. If we scroll down, you can see the user request message, which is the prompt that we put in. But if we scroll down a little bit more, we're going to see the reply that it gave us. So it basically says, Dear Brock, thank you for signing up and joining our community. We are thrilled to have you on board. Basically, it's creating a personalized outreach email to them based on the information they provided in our form. Obviously, we could dial this prompt in as much as we want. However, for this, I'm just going to show you how it works, and we're going to move on to sending the actual email. So now that we got that set up, we're going to come over and add another action here, which is going to be sending an email. So click on add. Next step, click on Gmail. and make sure you sign up with your Gmail account, and we're going to make the action event send email. So once we're inside of our send email action, we need to configure it, and we're going to make sure to add the email as the email we captured in the webhook step. So you can see we have AI generalist at Gmail, as well as we're going to add a from email address as well in order to send the email, obviously. And then we could click whatever we want and add whatever we want for the subject of this email. And then we need to make sure to add the body of this email as well. This is what the actual content is going to be. We need to map the reply field here. This is going to be the message that ChatGPT actually gave us. And I'm just going to add a simple subject line of thank you email. I'm going to select the from email that we want to send this from. And let's go ahead and test this. We should now be sending an email. Here we go. Checking my inbox, you can see we have a personalized email here. So this now shows that our Zap and our AI automation is actually working on the back end of Lovable. All right, we're gonna go ahead and actually add a couple more steps to our automation here, just to show you the capabilities of integrating with Zapier. I'm gonna come down to next step and we're gonna add Google Sheets. So we're gonna essentially store all of our new leads into a Google Sheet. First of all, for the action event, we wanna click create spreadsheet row, and then we need to connect our Google Drive as well as the exact spreadsheet that we're trying to populate. Next up, we need to click on the sheet. So worksheet number 1 for me. And you can see I created this Lovable automation Google spreadsheet with a name and email field where we will actually populate this with the information captured from our webhook step. So we're gonna come over to step 1 and we're going to map the name field, which is my name, Brock Messerich in this case. And for the email, we're gonna do the exact same thing. Next up, we actually need to test this, and this should now populate onto our Google spreadsheet. You can see we now added the name and the email here. So whenever somebody fills out this form, on our Lovable app, it's going to not only send them an AI generated email, but it's also going to add it to a Google spreadsheet. Next up, what we're going to do is come over to Slack and I'm going to create a new event, and the action event is going to be send channel message. So that way we could notify our team that a new lead has actually filled out a form. Next up, let's make sure to add the channel that we want to send this message to. I'm going to go ahead and write in a message text here, and it's basically going to say a new user filled out a form. And then I'm going to put name as well as email. Again, we need to map these fields from the first step here, which is the name and the email field from the webhook. All right, so that should be good to go now. And let's go ahead and test this step. Next up, we should be receiving a message in the Slack channel with this information. And there we go. You could see a new user filled out a form with a name and email address right there. This is just a little automation that we can add to our Lovable app. However, we could get much more complex with this using 7,000 of the different applications that Zapier actually ties into. If you guys got some value from this, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I cover all things AI for non-techies. I love covering platforms like Lovable, building cool applications with it, and showcasing it to you guys. With that being said, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.